Hi YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is me setting up my August and Commit 30. I was out of it for a couple of months, not because I didn't like it. It just wasn't appealing or working for me during that time, and I felt like I needed something more simpler, which just makes me kind of think about next year and what I want to do in terms of planning. And I know so many people are already deciding what they want to go into next year. And honestly, I think I am going to have two planners, something like a Commit 30. I can definitely see myself using this again next year, and possibly a Hobonichi, and kind of alternating months. I haven't decided yet like what I want to do with journaling, because I've been using the Bloom planner and I absolutely love doing it that way. So I just have to see what works best. So I'm super excited to get back into this. I plan to use it all the way up, and I say all the way up because this was my first year in it. So the amount of space and the size of it, I was just unsure of. When I initially ordered this, it was buy one get one. So I bought this and I got another one, and it was already at a discounted price, but I chose the undated one, so if I wanted to use it again. But I wouldn't get this size. I think I would get, this is like the deluxe size, the biggest. I think I would get the one that's right under this, because this is a lot of space. So that's something I think I kind of struggle with, the space and filling it. And yeah, so that was a struggle. So I really didn't know what I wanted to do for this month. That's why things seem to be moving slow in me deciding. And you'll see I kind of go back and forth with some things. But I decided to make this like back to school, because my kids do start school this month, and leaving September kind of open for either to still do school again or to think about going into fall. So I decided to just go with this, and I think I did pretty good. One thing I'm noticing about my style is I don't necessarily have to have things that match all the way. I'm totally okay with stickers that don't go, or using different sticker packs with it, and not necessarily having everything cohesive. I'm okay with that, and I just like how some things turn out. So that is what I decided. You'll see as the video keeps going that I am doing scripture writing for my 30-day challenge. And this is something that I hopefully hopefully can do. One thing I will say is the other months that I used it, I don't think I did so well in the 30-day challenge. So I'm hoping that this works. I already have a scripture writing plan, and I'm just ready to go with it. And I think I've done a video where I've kind of showed you all that already. So definitely go check out my last video. And I feel like the last time I used this, I didn't use it in the right way. So like the monthly goal was different from the 30-day challenge. I had like two things going on. Again, new to the system for the Commit 30, but I feel like this month I'm just motivated. I really want to use every aspect of it. I started in it the last week of July to kind of get my feet back wet with everything and get in the groove with it. I still don't necessarily know all that I want to put in here, because it does have the ability to hold so much. What I did do, and I followed through with it, I know I mentioned it on my previous video, the back of the book where they have future planning, they have months set out. I decided to relabel those and use those to track my hours for the month for work. which is super important because now we have a different pay system and it can be hard to keep up when I work extra, have appointments and what have you. So I decided to change that and do some like minimal setup. I didn't want to do a complete preset because I feel like I never really use it when I do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You'll see I'm kind of all over the place with stickers. But I wanted to talk, per my usual, with setups about life and do just a little catch up. I have been super stressed. I recently had to like recertify or renew my student loan repayment plan, and that caused so much stress. Oh my goodness. So much stress. So much stress. I mean, I was literally dreading doing it, putting it off as long as I could. And I just couldn't do it anymore. And yeah, it did a number on me. So it had me thinking in general about anxiety and finances and everything that surrounds it. And I know finances is something that in general can be the cause of a lot of confusions, whether it's within the family, immediate family, distant family. It can be the cause of marriages and relationships ending. So money it holds a lot in relationships if you're not a good steward of it and you're not going to be consistent with it. For me, I don't think I've ever really been in a place like this in my life in terms of having like so many bills and so much responsibility. I feel like I have more responsibility now than I've had in like what years. Like I can't even think back to when, not even when when I first had my son, did I feel like I had so much responsibility. So a lot of that weighs, and I think especially the place where we are in the world now in terms of like inflation and so many things raising and just causing you to think about what you spend your money on, what's important and what isn't. I've been looking at videos about living below your means, minimalism, of course, and I think I just need to stay consistent with, something. Like I feel like I jump around and I try to do so many things at once, but it just hasn't been productive. And I know you all have heard me video after video say that I've been working on a budget. I've been trying to expense track, all of that good stuff. But now that I will be having to pay a student loan bill each month, I definitely need to rethink some things, get more serious about my finances and how I'm spending them, how I want to spend them, and start telling my money where I want it to go instead of just living. And it was an eye-opener, but it's something that had to be done. I can like pat myself on the back because I just did it. Have you ever went through having to make a decision and not doing anything, or waiting until the very last minute and then choosing something and almost blaming it on it being the last minute? That's what I did. Well, that's what I was going to do. I didn't do it. So I'm proud of myself in just buckling down and doing it. But it also speaks to people that struggle in general with making decisions and focusing and all of that good stuff. I think a lot of people don't really talk about it enough if they struggle with making decisions, and just how anxiety might weigh on someone. And I feel like we all experience anxiety. It's just what's good anxiety and what's like when it's getting to a concerning point. So learning how to deal with it, but also ways that you can decision make that will produce less of it, I'll say. And I knew that I should have been paying attention to finances. I should have been trying to set things up. I just put it off and put it off and put it off until I couldn't do it anymore. But it also gave more insight into how I multitask a lot, and I'm more reactive than I am proactive. And granted, I feel like I work better at the last minute. I feel like I can just get things done when I'm closer to a deadline. It's still not good. And that's something that I have to keep in mind and I have to always remember. So I hope it was helpful to someone to hear, because for me, it was the student loan. For a lot of people, sometimes it's just rent that causes an extreme amount of anxiety. Sometimes it's school bills, or it's doctor bills, or it's medication that they have to pay for each month, that really weighs on them. So thinking about what you can do, ways that you can make things easier, doing that, reaching out for help if needed. There is so many programs that are not easily found, I will say that, but I will always push and encourage you all to go to your health department. Every county pretty much has like a Department of Human Services. I would just go and see what programs they have. What do they do there? What do they offer? Do they have things at different times of the year? Whether it's giving out food, back to school stuff for kids, just learning what it is in your area that's able to help you and utilizing it. Word of mouth and talking to people. I always encourage my clients and friends that if you are reaching out for a service and you call and someone gives you like a resource, asking that resource that you called if they have any other resources. I feel like you can never have too many resources, and even if you don't need it, you have it in your back pocket to reach back if you do. So yeah, that's my little talk for this video, and I am hoping to be more proactive. Actually, I wanted to make that my 30-day like expense tracking, but I felt like it would have just been overkill, and I know that I already really struggle with that, so I didn't want to add that pressure. And if I didn't follow through, feel worse than what I did. So I feel like acknowledging what I need to work on is good, and then make a plan to do better, or make a plan to start off small in some way. So yeah, I like the way this turned out. I feel like I used a lot more stickers than I would have on any other spread, especially during this part. When I did this in a previous month, I did not use half as many stickers as I am now. So I'm happy. I'm finally in a place where I want to use my stickers up. I'm not trying to hoard them. I'm not trying to say, oh, I'll save it for a special spread. I'm just doing what I need to do with it. And I like how it turned out. Yeah, and as you can see, I'm still trying to figure out more places to put stickers. Let me know down below if you have came out of the planner that you initially started this year with. Do you bounce back and forth between two planners? I would be curious to see how many people do it, because I'm definitely thinking about doing that for this upcoming year. I also like this Commit 30 because it helps you focus on one thing. And that's something that I struggle with. So being able to just focus on that one thing is good for me. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I am just doing like the last little doodles in the end, and I am happy with it. My thing is, I just want to be in my planner every single day and not like I'll start on a Sunday and then I may not look at it. I may look at it on a Monday and then not again until Wednesday. So that was always my issue with utilizing a notebook as a planner and versus to an actual planner, because I'm always in a notebook, even if it's a mini one, regular size one, composition. I feel like I'm always in a notebook. So we'll see. I'm going to do some more thinking about it, and I will probably even do a video on me trying to decide what I want to use next. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Let me know if you're still sticking with that same planner that you started with. And if not, what did you switch to? And if you do use two planners, let me know. Let me know some tips and tricks with that. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.